Sorry to disrupt your regularly scheduled viewing. There's a snail in my shower. I'm gonna make a music video with it. Guys, I cannot make this up. I literally come into my bathroom this morning to take a shower, and there's a snail in my shower. Just a snail. I don't know how it got here. I live on the second story of an apartment, so like it didn't crawl through the door. Okay, ignore how literally disgusting my bathtub is. I need to clean it. Look at this snail in my bathtub. Here it is. It's just crawling around. Given how unusual such an occurrence is to just find a snail in your bathtub, I decided it had to be a sign. And it's not like I'm making up the sign, because actually it was very bizarre that this happened, because probably 2 days ago I was thinking about how I need to start making music videos. You know, myself, not anything too crazy, but just like little something creative and interesting visually to go along with some of the songs that I've put out, and I'm putting out 2 more songs. I've been saying that I'm gonna put it out soon for like 6 months. I'm very close to being done with them. They were written like 2 years ago, so they're really old at this point, but I just never get to the point where I'm finished with the production. I think because I've been getting more comfortable producing, every time I think I'm done, I'm like, oh, I could add this, I could do this, I could change this. All that to say, one of those songs is called Escalators and Snails. So you see where I'm going with the snails? There is a snail mentioned in the song. And I was just thinking, man, it would be interesting to do a video. Obviously, I want to have a shot where there's a snail. And I was like, where am I going to find a snail? Those are kind of hard to come across. You know, it could be a month or 2 before I just randomly stumble across a snail, you know, on a walk or something maybe. And literally the next day, I get in the shower and there's just a snail. So clearly, the music gods, I don't know if they're blessing it, if they're like, hurry the hell up, you have been taking too long. But anyways, that was very encouraging. The snail's still doing its thing in the tub. Snails are so interesting. You know, I've always wondered if they're actually attached to their shells, or if they like find new shells. Because I know that, for example, turtles are actually like attached to their shell, like in the way that humans are attached to their skin. I'm pretty sure, hopefully that's correct. I feel like I read that, where like it's not like just a little creature living in a shell, like it's actually physically attached and the shell grows with the turtle. But then there's other creatures like hermit crabs and that sort of thing where they outgrow their shell. I saw this funny, I don't know if it was a meme, but like what even qualifies as a meme? Anyway, I saw this thing one time that was talking about hermit crabs rather, growing out of their shells, and it said something like, when hermit crabs grow out of their shells, they'll like get in a line with all the other hermit crabs in their colony, and they'll all line up and they'll all leave their shells at the same time, and they'll all try on each other's shells until everybody finds one that fits. And then the response to that was something like, humans would never. One crab would just buy all the shells and then force all the other crabs to pay lots of money for it, which was so true. And I just thought it was funny. Anyways, I don't know what that has to do with snails. Oh, I guess, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Does anybody know if snails are physically attached to their shells? Do the shells grow with them, or do they have to move into a new shell when they get bigger? I don't know the answer. But wow, look at this boy. Look at him go. Okay. We're chilling. Guys, in the past 5 minutes, I've gotten a little attached to this snail. And now I'm considering, should I keep it as a pet? Like, on the one hand, I feel like that's very inhumane, you know? I should let it get back to its natural territory. But at the same time, maybe it wanted to live here, you know? It did find its way into my bathroom. One time, in 6th grade, I had a pet snail very briefly. I named it Arthur Pendragon II. As you can tell, I was a big Merlin kid. And he died. I put him in like a little, not even terrarium, like a little glass thing. And I think, one, there wasn't enough air, and then I forgot to give him water, so he just became all crispy. So if this guy stays with me for any extended period, I will make sure to meet all of its needs. I don't know though, it might be kind of immoral. I should probably let him go. But, while we're making the video at least, he will live with me. Look at those eyes. Staring right at you. So interesting.